You ever sit there recording something and you're like, oh boy, this is really fun, and then the recording ends and then you have to check really quickly, you know, did I start the program that records? You ever think about that one? If you have, then good on ya. But if you haven't, then good on ya. Because listen, no matter what you have or haven't done in life, I wish good on you. That's sort of what I do around here, you know? That's the whole point of everything. Be kind. To everyone. Okay? Don't make an exception. Be as kind as you can. Kind. The kind of can. How about this? I make a soup, but you don't really know if it's a... You think it's a soup, that's all. And I put it in an aluminum can, but you can't really tell if it's a can. It just kind of looks like one. And you know what we're going to call it? We're going to call it kind of canned soup. That's right. And you know how much of it we're going to sell? Let me ask you a question. Do you know how much of kind of canned soup we are going to sell? No, take a moment, calculate it out. By all means. This is an important question. Alright, what's your answer? Let me stop you right there. Whatever number you have as your answer, it's too low. We're gonna sell so much more than that. An unbelievably large amount of kind of canned soup is what we're gonna sell. Okay? And don't think we're not. I'm going on a business venture, kind of canned soup, sponsored by Dakota frickin' Meeples. And there's nothing you could do to stop me. Actually, there's some things you could do to stop me, you know? Like if you were to do a thing and then it just stopped me, you know? That's the first thing you could do. Second thing you could do is... Oh, but you see that ring of dueling? Okay. Third thing you could do... Check it out. Easy task in the Falador area, dude. You like that one? We're really progressing through the achievement diaries as we do our quest here. So that was the fourth. So fifth thing you could do to stop me is to just somehow convince me to change my mind. Okay? And then once you've done that, then boom! You're in. Whether you like it or not. Actually, if you don't like it, then you don't have to be in. Again, it's your decision. Then again, what's the last syllable of decision? Oh, it's in. That's right. Good job, little Jimothy III. This is in. Wow. So I guess you are in. Huh. I never thought of it that way. We're really learning all sorts of things here on the Dakota Meatballs YouTube channel Experience Extraordinaire. And I like that. Learning is fun. I once read in one newspaper clipping article that babies smile when they learn stuff. And they're learning stuff all the time. I learned that babies laugh when they learn super cool stuff. And they're learning stuff all the time about how to be a living baby, y'all. And you know what? They get good at being a baby off that, right? They become a professional baby. That's right. The competition is fierce. But they're rising to the top because they put in the time. They put in the effort. While some people, listen, some people are out there, they're doing whatever, doing their thing. Oh, what? Oh, maybe you come home and you watch some TV. No! This baby is being a baby 24/7. Can't stop it. Doesn't matter anything that's going on around him. This baby has a goal. This baby has a mission. This baby has a dream. And this baby's gonna accomplish a dream. Don't worry about that. Don't not worry about what that was right then, okay? Because if you start worrying, then I'm gonna start worrying. It's sort of like a what is the word that starts with an E? You know that word that starts with an E, right? You've heard of it? Oh no, okay. It doesn't start with an E. It might start with an E, but it has an E in it somewhere, I think. You know that word? You know that word I'm talking about right there? You know the word I'm talking about right there that starts with an E or ends has the E in it somewhere? You heard of that one? Alright, good. Then we're on the same exact precise page, which is good. Alternatively, also good, is that we're in the same book, because then you could just tell me the page to turn to. Alternatively, also good, is that we both know what books are. Because then the book that you have, you could just tell me to go ahead and get a copy of that book and then tell me the page to turn to. Alternatively, also good, is that we both have an understanding of language and how language works, and we both have an understanding of how language translates ideas from one person to another. Because then you can teach me what a book is, you can explain that concept, and then you can tell me to get a copy of the book that you have and tell me to turn to the page that you're on. Those are all great situations. This is a fact. And this is a fact. The first fact is of nature, and the second fact is of life. Imagine that, Jack, if you can, and if your name is Jack, or if it's not. Again, your name doesn't have to be Jack. It could be, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying it doesn't have to be Jack. Your name could be something else. You know, maybe your parents were like, you know what? With this baby, I'm gonna not name him Jack. Hey, Ma, what's the world gonna do? What's the government gonna do if I don't name this child Jack? Huh? Let me ask you a question real quick. What in the world is anybody gonna do if this kid right here is not named Mother Holly Jack? You know what? Don't even answer that one. Because I could answer it for you right here, right now. That's right. Then listen up. If I don't name this child right here Jack, you know what's going to happen? Nothing. Nothing at all, baby. He just going to go through life with a different name, y'all. What's good with it? You like that? You know who going to like that? Not Jack is going to like that. That's right. I'm naming him Not Jack. Oh, you thought I was gonna name him something else. You thought when I said I'm not gonna name this baby Jack, you thought I was gonna be like, oh, maybe I'll name him Fred, maybe I'll name him Joel, maybe I'll name him Jonathan III. What you thinking? I say his name gonna be Not Jack. His name gonna not be Jack right there. It's gonna be Not Jack right there, like you be saying, like you be doing. So there we have it. And that's why I got 3 kids right now. 2 sons, 1 beautiful baby daughter. All 3 their names, Not Jack. It'll be good when they get order, right? I won't call them all over to me. I say, hey, Not Jack. All 3 that come, you know what I'm saying? And that saves me breath, you know? A man's only got so much breath in his life to give. And you know what? That works for me then. Because that means I live just a little bit longer. And that's great. You know? My kids, right? Not Jack, Not Jack, and Not Jack. You know what? They'll be happy to see me around a little bit longer. And I'll be quiet down to provide for whatever I can. Until, of course, I cannot. In which case, I hope that the love and affection that I have shown the 3 Not Jacks translates into them taking care of me in my old and feeble body. But if that's not the case, well then, I should have named y'all Jack. I should have done it. Should have been Jack, Jack, Jack. Jack the 3rd. Jack be nimble, and Jack be quick. Actually, Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, and Jack jump over the candlestick. How about that for 3, Jack? How about Jack and the Beanstalk? You ever think of that one? How about that one with the pail of water? You know that one with the pail of water like they be saying, like they be doing? You heard that one right quick? Remind me of that one right quick. Let me just see here. You know, if I wasn't the kind of man that I am in this situation right here, I might think to myself that, oh, I'm just a commentator trying to buy time to think about what's this man with a pail of water named Jack. What's that all about? It was Jack and Jill, that's right. Thank you for reminding me, Mr. or Mrs. Viewer. That would, of course, be me if I was just your run-of-the-mill commentator, but of course I'm not. I'm a father of 3. So again, Not Jack, thank you for that. I do appreciate it, very much so. It is Jack and Jill. Let me tell you something. Jack and Jill, right? You see them walking up that hill? You ain't not gonna like that. You know why? Because that Jill girl, you see her right there? She ain't named Jack. And let me tell you something about people named Not Jack, right? Got a lot of problems. They got a lot of problems, boy, I'll tell you that much. When they're growing up and they named Not Jack, whoo! They got a lot of things coming. And you know what, though? More power to the people not named Jack, you know what I'm saying? Like, if your name Not Jack, that's gonna be A-okay. You gonna get through just fine. As long as you just believe that you can do what you need to do to be successful, to achieve your dreams. Not Jack. Just have faith in yourself, not Jack. If you don't have faith in yourself, not Jack, then what are you gonna do in life, not Jack? I'll tell you what you're gonna do, not Jack. You're gonna live in fear, not Jack. Much like those guards lived in fear of the man who could cast Asperage in more than a 3x3 square. But you know what, not Jack? Let me tell you something. If you're not living in fear, if you're believing in yourself to achieve your dreams one day, if you believe in the power of the world, that one day these 10 years of work and turmoil might turn into the 1 year that changes your life forever, then you, my friend, not Jack, you gonna be alright. And that's all that I hope to do with raising you, my 3 kids, not Jack, and not Jack. It's all that I could ever hope for. It's all that I could ever ask for. And you know what? I got a lot of stories for you kids right here. But let me tell you something. These stories are for another time. You're not quite old enough yet. One day you will get there, as Mother Time is a perilous foe. However, I've met Mother Time in my life, and I gotta say she is more than worth it to persevere after. Let me tell you something, not Jack, and not Jack. You gonna be okay.